Hello and welcome back to Seaside Garage and Happy New Year. Almost 2 years has now gone with the Seaside Garage. I started this channel at I think the 1st or the 2nd of January 2019 because I realized that I was watching the stuff that I was doing in my own garage and thought, maybe it could be fun to make some videos myself. And it is a lot of fun. Sometimes I think that I'm not really getting much done in my garage. Sometimes I think I waste a bit too much time doing other stuff than being in the garage. But I have just edited a small video of all the stuff that I have done this year in the garage. And I even edited quite a lot of it out because there was so much. And I just realized that, yeah, a lot of stuff is happening in my garage. Maybe it's all right. But still, I hope to continue in the same path. I hope to get just as many projects next year. I hope to get just as many interesting projects next year. At least that is my plan. One of the big projects this year was the Skoda 105S. I got that last winter. The Skoda was the kind of projects that I love. It was a project car, or it was a car that had stood in a barn for many years. It hadn't been on the road for over 20 years and it had very low mileage, and it just came back to life in such a wonderful way. Yes! Wow! Already. Wow! You join me 1 hour into a 2.5 hour journey in the Skoda. Unfortunately, it's going to be my last trip in the Skoda as far as I know, because the Skoda is sold. When I changed the tire shop had a hard time making the seal tight. They tried 2 or 3 times before I did it myself together with a mate. But because we had to go to the shop all the time, the second time we came there, I saw the Panda 4x4 on the parking lot, and I found the owner and I bought it from him right there that day. So because of the Skoda, I own the Panda 4x4. I would never have seen one in my country, I think. So the amount of luck involved in that was amazing. Thank you, Skoda. I had a lot of fun with that car. Before the Skoda went, it actually gave me the opportunity to get my Panda 4x4. Until this day, I'm still thankful for the tire shop for not being that good at sealing that valve, because that gave me the Panda 4x4. But the issue when I got it was seriously, what the hell? Yeah, that it had a turbo fitted. Illegal turbo, unfortunately. So I had to remove that and fix it up so it was original again. And now it's working perfectly. I had a scare when changing the cam belt the other day. Woohoo! It's not really supposed to sound like that, is it? Because I fitted a small washer wrong, so that actually scratched against the pulley wheel, and I thought for an instant that I had done something more sinister than that, but it's running perfect. I use it every day at the moment for everything. I pulled a boat out of a lake the other day with it. I drove it to an island a couple of hours away on the highway all the way, 110, 120 kilometers per hour. It's just doing everything I ask it to. Very nice. This was also the year that I had a Cinquecento with exactly the same engine as the Panda. It was actually before I got the Panda. And of course, being an Italian car, the head gasket Bliv, and I changed that. That car is sold on as well. Gently. That's right there. But another, a bit similar car, at least an Italian car, and the engine is kind of in the same family. The Autobianchi A112 is, unlike many Italian small cars, pretty well built, and it seems to not just fall apart. I changed almost the entire A-post on that car. This is the door post, A-post, which is badly corroded and actually pretty much gone. The car also blew its head gasket because it's an Italian car, it's just the way it is. Putting that engine back together was a nightmare because of my own fault, really. I used stretch bolt, but did not know that it was stretch bolts. The manual that I had stated the instruction of fitting with normal non-stretch bolts. So I snapped 2 or 3 sets of bolts before realizing that, yeah, I know, a bit stupid. Then I got the right bolts and the right torque spec and how to do it and all that. Also supporting, I know I did that wrong in the video, supporting the end of the torque wrench when tightening down. But because I think I have fatigued the thread so much on the head bolts, I actually ripped the thread out of one of the holes. Yeah, it pulled the thread out of the block. So I had to helicoil it and then put it back together. And now it's running, and it has been driving ever since. It is in winter storage at the moment. I can't really get myself to put it out into the salt and the snow. Yes! Let's try. Oh. The exhaust is rattling because I forgot to fit it proper, but it sounds nice. Sounds real nice. Then I got the US Buhanka, which I no longer own, and I'm watching the videos of it makes me quite sad because that was one of the coolest cars that I have ever owned. This is an US 452 or 2206, or as they are called, the nickname, Buhanka. But does it work? Let's try. And it is sounding pretty good, in my opinion. My plan was to make a 4x4 camper out of it, but because of bureaucracy, it was, I don't think it's impossible, but it would be very expensive and a very long fight to get it on number plates for using it as a camper in my country. So I gave up on that, and it's such a shame because that was a cool car, and I could even start it with the handle. That was lovely. After that, I got the C25, which is the successor for my 4x4 camper project. It's a completely different car than the US, but it's still a 4x4. It's a turbo diesel. It's big. I can almost stand up inside of it. Yeah, that's nice. And it's running and smoking a lot. but there won't be any problems with the paperwork on that. That's nice. Talking about saying goodbye to cars, I also said goodbye to the Renault 5 GT Turbo. Yeah, that car also catched fire this year. Everyone who knows French cars knows that their biggest dream, other than being cars, is to be a bonfire. And yeah, luckily I saved it and fixed it. Panda. And the car is sold to my very good friends who own the 106 Rallye S1 that I fixed up last year. And it's actually in my winter storage at the moment because I promised to make some work, to do some work to it. It is leaking oil. It's got to be something that I did wrong. Oh, and the Volvo also is gone. Woohoo! Well, I didn't really mean to do that, but it is very, very, very slippery at the moment. And also this year I got the Clio project, the Grand Prix Schumacher Edition Clio project, which is right over there. The Renault Clio 1.8 16 valve Grand Prix. Oh yeah. Wow. It's really nice to sit in this car because it reminds me so much about the Renault 5 GT Turbo that I owned. Well, maybe I should pull it out of gear. That was a bit embarrassing. Lucky I can just cut it out. Let's try to start the car. Like that. What I have already done, and I actually cheated a little bit, is to make a new panel. This is not bad, I think. At least not for my skill set. It's a cool car. I can't wait to get that back on the road. And then of course there is the 106 Rallye. Hello and welcome back to Seaside Garage. Today I'm trying to do something good for my 106 Rallye. Drives really good and it's a lot of fun. This car is not just cool, it is sub-zero. And I should not forget the mopeds. Bonjour! Hello and welcome back to Seaside Garage. This is a Danish moped. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. See you in the next one. See you in the next one. Yeah. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed and see you in the next one. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting my channel. I hope you will continue to do the same in the next year. Remember, you can still become a member of the channel or support me on Patreon. Whatever you do, it's fine by me because the most important bit for me is to be in my garage and to make these videos and get the comments from you guys because that's a lot of fun. Thank you all for watching. Happy New Year and see you in the next one.